Hey guys, welcome back to SRT Learning, and today we're gonna cover another questions related with TestNG. So if you are preparing for automation job role, okay, you can just go through with this interview support playlist that will definitely help you to gain the confidence from the basic questions that asked in most of the MNC company to the advanced question on Java, Selenium, TestNG or any other things, okay. And we keep adding a new questions as per the feedback that we got from the different candidates. So let's see what is the questions that we're gonna cover in this particular video. So how do you run the SAM script on Chrome and Firefox using a TestNG? Okay, that means it can be two things, right? Either you can run parallelly or you can run it separate, like one by one after another one. Okay, so let's see how you can achieve that thing. So in a TestNG, right, you can execute the script in Chrome and Firefox using by two things, like either you can provide the parameter in TestNG.xml file, or you can use the data provider, right, that we have seen how you can do the data driven testing. Okay, so similar way, like in a data driven testing we used to pass our username and password, right? Over here you will pass the browser parameters which you're gonna use in your actual script. So let's see the approach one by one. So first we will see how you can achieve by parameterizing in a TestNG.xml. So you need to create a browser code. First you will create one code that will set up your browser, okay, and you need to pass like this way. You see, @parameter and browser tag. Now this value, from where it gonna come, this value will be coming from the TestNG.xml. But first let's see how you set up your browser code. So you just says public void setup. Before each and every method you're gonna execute this one, and over here you pass the string a parameter browser. So whatever the browser parameter you found, it will be passed over here. And if this is equal to Chrome, then it will initiate the Chrome driver. And if this is related to if it is the value is Firefox, it will initiate the Firefox browser, okay, for you. Now let's see, this is what you need to specify in a TestNG.xml. So you see over here the name of the parameter is exactly same that we have passed over here, browser, and over here we have passed browser, and the value will be Chrome. For the same test case, you see the test case, the class name will be same, but the browser value will be different. Over here it's a Chrome and over here is the Firefox. Now if we just says parallel mode test and thread count 2, that means we're gonna execute when we run the test, when we execute this particular test through TestNG.xml, okay, it gonna initiate the two instance and it will execute the same test case, one on Chrome browser and one on Firefox browser. Okay, so this is the syntax you should remember. This is how you can specify parameters in the TestNG.xml. Parameters name is equal to browser and value is equal to Chrome, and then parameter name is equal to browser and value is equal to, so both the name will be similar, and whatever the value will pass, it will get passed over here @parameters, and you can add the parameters value, and then you can pass this parameter in your method, and then utilize that particular parameter values to perform the if else condition or any other operation. So this is the one approach that you can run your SAM script on a Chrome and Firefox browser using the parameterization in TestNG.xml. Okay, another approach, let's talk about the data provider. Okay, how the data provider is gonna work. So once you will specify these things, then simply you need to right click on TestNG.xml and run as a TestNG should, and it will execute the both the things in the different browser. And now let's see how the data provider is gonna work. So data provider, right, so as you know, right, we know the data driven testing. So this is how you can set up your data provider, where name is equal to browsers, and it's a I will just say is the two values object. You're gonna create it one array with the two values. First value will be Chrome and second value will be Firefox, and then you need to pass the exact same name in your test. So test data provider is equal to browser. So this name should be similar, okay, otherwise it won't work, that we have seen in our one of the video. So this name should be work as exactly, then this particular value gonna pass as a parameter exactly like this way. Okay, you do the same way over here. So you can set up your browser name over here. If you are working with Chrome, Firefox and Internet Explorer, you can add the Internet Explorer as well, guys. Over here we have taken 2 and over here we have taken 2 browser, and similar way you're gonna execute your code and you're gonna go to the if else condition. If browser not equal to Chrome, then initiate the Chrome driver, if browser dot equal to Firefox, it's gonna initiate the Firefox driver, okay, and then it will take the driver instance and perform the other actions, okay. So this is the two way. If they will ask you in an interview, okay, how you can do achieve that things, you should remember little bit about the syntax, because they might be ask you how the parameter you can pass in a TestNG XML, or how you can pass the parameter from TestNG to the your actual test class. So these are the different syntax that you should remember before answering these questions. And this is one of the common questions you might be see in most of the MNC at the like the third round. They're gonna ask this kind of syntax and the question that very helpful on day-to-day automation task as well, okay. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and keep watching this channel. We will upload more interview related guides and interview related questions, most frequently asked question by the MNC companies, okay. So thank you for watching this video. Keep watching and learning on the automation.